In 2008, the first series on maternal and child undernutrition was published in The Lancet. And one of the papers in this series made an effort to address the state of the international action against undernutrition. It tried to answer two pertinent questions. Why has it proven so difficult, and what can be done to accelerate progress? The paper was very critical towards the international nutrition system, made up of international and donor organizations, academia, civil society, and the private sector. This system was accused of being fragmented and dysfunctional, needing reform into a new global governance structure. And this structure should have a greater accountability, better participation for civil society and the private sector. And most importantly, linkages with national level processes needed to be strengthened, so that priorities that are felt at country level are better reflected in international guidance, funding, research and also training. This provoked a lot of discussion in the international nutrition community. And to step in this gap of international leadership on nutrition, the SUN movement was launched in 2010. SUN stands for Scaling Up Nutrition. It is founded on the principle that all people have a right to food and good nutrition. The movement is unique by bringing different groups of people together: governments, civil society, the United Nations, donors, businesses and scientists in a collective action to improve nutrition. It's not an agency, not a fund or an institution, but it is a movement strengthening political commitment and accountability for those commitments, transforming the way people work together. The aim is to achieve sustainable and equitable reductions in malnutrition and nutrition justice to all. And the vision of SUN is a world without hunger and malnutrition. Now, how does SUN actually work? First, countries sign up to SUN and commit officially to reducing malnutrition and hunger. Then, within each country, a SUN focal point is identified. And this focal point brings people together in a multi-stakeholder platform. And these may include all the previously listed stakeholders. The multi-stakeholder platform engages then with all sectors in a country to align and coordinate action. These sectors include health, agriculture, education, but also women's empowerment, social protection, and development and poverty reduction. All the multi-sector, multi-stakeholder platforms in the different countries combine their efforts and make up the core of the SUN movement, the so-called SUN country network. And these SUN country networks are supported by global networks: the civil society network, the donor network, the business network, and the United Nations network. And that shift resources and align actions to support the country efforts. Now let's take Ghana as an example. On the 25th of March 2011, Ghana joined officially the SUN movement with a letter of commitment from the Ministry of Health. And the political commitment to fight against hunger and malnutrition was strengthened when the First Lady of Ghana supported the SUN movement launch. At the policy level, the Ghana National Nutrition Policy was finalized. But to get government's approval and support, a cabinet memo was needed. And this memo is needed to mainstream the National Nutrition Plan as part of the government policies. Now, stakeholders were brought together in the cross-sectoral planning group, a multi-sector, multi-stakeholder platform including various government entities, civil society organizations, research institutions and technical specialists, but also UN agencies and donors. Unfortunately, the business community has still little involvement, but the Food Fortification Alliance is involved. A process to align programs around a common results framework is initiated but not yet finalized, as is a financial tracking and resource mobilization system. Now, like Ghana, about 55 other countries have joined the Sun movement. They all follow the same 4 strategic processes. National nutrition goals are established. National leaders are prioritizing efforts to address malnutrition. Countries are putting the right policies in place, collaborating with partners to implement programs with shared nutrition goals, and mobilizing resources to effectively scale up nutrition, with the opportunity to reach over 82.8 million malnourished children. And at the core of all efforts, women are empowered to be leaders in their families and communities, leading the way to a healthier and stronger world. You are invited to join these Sun movements in your country to try to make a difference.